Okay, this is number 4C. I don't like this question. You won't see it on the test tomorrow, but this is solvable just like the last one. Okay, let's go through it. It kind of works out, I think, on a bit of a fluke, but that's okay. All right, we use the same logic as we did before. Okay, we know that. Okay, so I'm trying to have two numbers that are going to multiply to whatever k times 3 is. Okay, so two numbers are going to multiply to whatever k times 3 is. So say 3k. Okay, and then I know that they add to give negative 8. So a plus b gives negative 8. Okay, and again, I'm assuming that one root is 3 times the other one. In other words, a, if this is one root, is going to be 3 times the other. Okay, so we can plug this back into here and say 3b plus b is equal to negative 8. Okay, because that's the one that I know. I have a number for that one. So in other words, 4b equals negative 8. Divide both sides by 4, and you get b equals negative 2, which means that a has to be negative, where are we here? Negative 6. Sorry, 3 times b is negative 6. Okay, so those are the two numbers that I'm looking for. Okay, and if I plug those in up here, okay, plug those numbers in up there, knowing that a times b is going to equal 3 times whatever k is. Okay, in other words, a times b is going to equal 3 times whatever k is. Okay, so that's going to be negative 2 times negative 6 is equal to 3 times k. So 12 is equal to 3 times k. So therefore, k is equal to 4. Okay. Again, this equation right here, okay, comes from the fact that when you're factoring these, okay, when you ask yourself the question, the magic numbers, which two numbers multiply to give this product, add to give this sum, right? So the two numbers here, the conditions here, right? A times b is equal to whatever this times this is, and a plus b is equal to whatever this number is here. Okay, a little bit of substitution and some mathemagic, and we get to our final answer where k could be 4. It does work out. Again, I think it's a bit of a fluke for a few reasons. You can work it out and find out the roots. The roots are not actually negative 2 and negative 6, by the way. If you go through and factor it, if you factor this, 4x squared minus 8x plus 3, if you factor that, you get roots of negative 1 over 2, I believe, and negative 3 over 2. So those would be your roots. It still works. One is 3 times the other. I just don't I don't know how much I like the question. I think it's kind of a bad question to put on a test. You wouldn't see it, but it's the same logic as the last question. So you should be able to go through now and solve the rest of number 4 if you wanted to for some extra practice.